All right, the Saints looking for their first win. Broncos looking to keep their momentum going after a big win against the Chargers last week. Saints on the march here, but stall out for field goal range. Basically, the story of their season right there. um, as they don't get the stop on 3rd and 11. Man, really, I mean, these might as well be uh, literally two sentences to describe their entire run here so far. First down on a penalty. I mean, how much more typical Saints can this get? As they get a touchdown, Isaiah Spiller punches it in 7-0. And now the Saints on the march here. You got first and goal, second and goal, touchdown to Okongwu. So he's had a nice year for them, but just need a little bit more out of everybody, and they can get this thing turned around. South still up for grabs. Quentin Johnson, 24 yards. But they do end up settling for the field goal still. Cam Little drills it. And a sack. Bradley Chubb gets brought down. 2-minute drill for the Broncos. And they take a big sack. Uchenna Nwosu gets after it. They do get back into good field goal range. Kick it. 40 seconds left. And a big play. I'm going to jump in here and make sure that this team at least attempts to manage the clock. Oh, of course, Chris jumps in this play. Fuck me. Gonna run for it and throws it away, which is wise. We're gonna stick watching here, but we're not gonna go play by play. We're gonna actually go to the next one. So they are gonna flip fields because that's how it works. Whenever you jump back into a game, you go to the opposite side. Very fun. They're gonna take the field goal here, which is up, and it is good. 13-10 game. Good job by the Saints to execute with very limited time and get it up and in. 3rd and 7. They pick it up. Another big play. Mayer, 25 yards. And a huge play. Quentin Johnson, 27 yards. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 20-10 lead for Denver. The offense looking better than it has in a few weeks, really. It feels like at least. But Draymond Jones going to sack Kyler. Have to punt away. Defense gets a stop, but an excellent punt by Presley Harvin, 71 yards. Then Gibbs loses 2 yards and safety. Man. Fourth quarter starts with the Broncos on the march. They get a first down. Another one into the red zone. 3rd and 5. And they do stall out, but a 15-point lead. Saints going to need to do way better than whatever that happened right there. They stall out and try to go for it. Sacked again. That's going to be it. The Denver Broncos are going to win this football game as they get a 17-yard touchdown to Devonta Smith to put a dagger in their hearts. Another failed drive. 3rd and 9. They don't pick it up. More points, 35-10 game. And the Saints are going to stall out and not able to finish the drive off at the end. A dominant second half from Denver. The second half that they win. Oh my God, what the fuck's up with your face? Anyway, sorry, but they win at 22-10. Thanks to the safety, of course, making that a little wonky. Gino had a nice day. Kyler just was the sacks mainly that kind of held him back. Wasn't necessarily a bad day for him. Rashad White, 5.1 on the ground. Nice day for him. Jerry Jeudy with the touchdown. Leading the way in yards. Quentin Johnston. Feel like he did more than that. I guess I thought I saw his name a bunch, but I guess he didn't. Sacks allowed. DeJuan Jones having a pretty rough year. That was 3 more sacks today. Terrell Dotson, 14 tackles, still leading the way. You got 2 tackle for losses here for Bradley Chubb and 2.5 sacks. And interceptions, none on the day. Deflections here. DeJean getting 1 there is nice. No forced fumbles, no safety. Oh, safety. There was a safety. Oh, I forgot. Just a second. I'll go back to that. Van Ginkel gets it. So that'll do it. See you in the next game. All right, a little bit of a tank bowl here. Jags versus Patriots. Patriots, a second straight team looking for their first win. The Jags on Jarrett Stidham at starting quarterback. They do get Travis Etienne back, who is having a very nice start to the day. And a big play to Travis Etienne. Man, a whole drive of Travis Etienne. Touchdown to, of course, Calvin Austin. Obviously, what else would it? Fantasy owners pissed. And of course, the Patriots, the real team on a backup quarterback, could go 3-and-out. As the Jags were marching, but then a false start might put them behind the sticks enough. And then a penalty, but interception. So yeah, Kyle Duggar interception is what I'm guessing happened here. Patriots with the ball, good field position. Oh no, penalty on Kyle Duggar. I thought the arrow was flipped. Am I dumb? I mean, not. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Calvin Austin 12-yard grab gets on the first down, 3rd and 8. Oh, did ATN get hurt already? Man, that'd be so rough. Penalty declined. Touchback there. Patriots trying to answer finally, and touchdown to Joshua Palmer. 7-all. Big conversion on 3rd and 6. Pat Frymuth, 20 yards. 3rd and 5. And they pick it up into the red zone now. Austin having a nice day. 3rd and 6. Touchdown Jags. Pat Frymuth, 10-yard grab. 4 to go in the first half. Patriots marching again. 3rd and 3. They don't pick it up. Are they going to go for it? They do go for it, but Josh Hines Allen with the sack. Great field position for Jags. ETN's back in. Austin into the red zone. Sack by Tryon Shainka. 3rd and 13. 4th and 13. And the field goal is good. 17-7. And that will take us to the half. Patriots with the ball first, looking to get it back to a single score. 3rd and 7. They get it. Barely, but they get it. 3rd and 4 coming up now. And they get it again. Not like giving extra yards, but they are getting it. Into the red zone now they go. 3rd and 3. We're going to jump in and watch here. We got a red zone first down. We haven't really watched any downs today much at all. Did we watch any of the first game? I don't think we did. We weren't really in situations that I needed to early. And they didn't get close at the end. And touchdown on the ground. Talking over it, but that's a nice run for Alexander Madison. Getting them back to within a few points here as they get the extra point. 14-17. And Stidham is having just an excellent day. You can't speak too highly on how he's played in relief. So he gets him on another drive inside the 30, but a 3rd and 11, they're going to test him again with a Warner sack, and he doesn't get. He tries to run for it, but still the field goal is good. 20-14 game. Start of our fourth quarter. Patriots touchdown to take the lead, and they are marching for it. 2nd and 5, 3rd and 4. Same exact situation. We're going to jump in and see if they can convert in the red zone. Go to the ground. Cuts upfield. He is not going to get it, so going to settle for the field goal. Oh, they go for it and don't get it, so even worse. Jags, a field goal makes it a 2-score game. 3rd and 4, they pick it up. Allen Robinson, 10 yards, but then a holding penalty by Humphreys. 3rd and 13, they need 7 or 8 yards. And they get way more than that. Calvin Austin, another big play. Down inside the red zone now as they're looking to milk some of this clock. 4th and 5, field goal to try to put the game away, and they do it. So the Jags are almost certainly going to win this game. Going to need a miracle from New England here, including an onside kick recovery. Is all it's going to get for the flag. All right, we're going to watch this just because it'd be basically our last play. All of their timeouts still, but they're not going to have really time because, these plays take a few seconds. They'd be out of timeouts. They don't have time to get the ball back. Deep shot and incomplete. Great coverage down the field. Jags is going to go ahead and kneel this one out. Or maybe they're going to have to run it. Either way, they get the first down they needed regardless. And that will do it for us here. The Jags come in with the backup quarterback in, and they deliver a win on the road. New England down to 0-7. Both of these winless teams really lost right now, but still put over 100 passer rating. Just really one of the days of all time. ETN, what a day. What a day. 7.1 per carry. When Nwagu was in, it didn't go great, but man, he really balled out for them all across the field, including 3 for 41 and through the air. Austin, 100 yards and a touchdown. Fryermuth excellent as well. Murphy Bunting leading the way in tackles. Browning, 2 tackle for losses here. There's our sack guys. No interceptions. Deflections here. Cashman and Bentley getting after it. Dominique Hampton forcing the fumble. Was not recovered. So that will do it for us here. Big Jags win, and we'll keep it rolling. All right, we have exited the realm of the winless and into the realm of the playoff hopeful, at the very least, 2 playoff teams from last year, duking it out. Off to somewhat up and down starts. As Richardson gonna go 3 and out to start. He just hasn't had a great sophomore campaign. The Seahawks been very good. It's just they've kind of like the real counterpart. They start off so excellent, kind of tapered off here in the middle. But we'll see how they do here as they do stall out. But gonna get some points. They missed the field goal. Never mind. 4 and 3. They end up punting it away. They pick it up on the ground, so a little change of strategy. They pick it up through the air. Malik Neighbors, 8 yards. Then the sack by Greg Rousseau, 3rd and 16. Can't pick it up. We're having a very 3-0 start. 3rd and 3. They pick it up on the ground into field goal territory now to Sky Moore. 3rd and 2. They get it again through the air. 3rd and 9 this time into the red zone. We're going to go ahead and jump in and see what Atlanta tries to do here. Middle. And a late flag. I wonder if we're going to get a roughing call. Oh, pass interference. I hadn't seen a lot of that recently, but now we started seeing a bunch of it, so that's kind of odd. I did not touch that slider, so maybe it needs to go down a little further. I turned it down to the point where I wasn't seeing the Hail Marys, essentially, but maybe it needs to turn down a little bit, because like, they get called, but these aren't really deserved. Anyway, Neighbors, another grab. DK Metcalf. And there's Hawkinson getting involved with a sack by Josh Sweat now, 3rd and 17. And just because they missed the last one, we're going to jump in and watch this kick. Kick is up, and it is good. So Seattle makes the second kick. Should be a 6-7 game, but unfortunately, only 7-3. Missed kicks happen. 40 yards isn't a gimme, but a little fortunate still. 3rd and 5. And first down to Jarrett Leverett. But then the interception, Jamal Adams makes a big play. Gets him the ball back at the 34-yard line, too, as Downs gets a big grab to start us off. 1st and goal. DK Metcalf gets him to that. 25 seconds left. We're going to just go ahead and watch the rest of this and just, see what they come up with, essentially. Bijan in the backfield. Probably going to try to do some dumb play action stuff. They do have a timeout extra. Go to the ground and touchdown, Seahawks. So they get into the end zone. 23 seconds left in the half. They take the lead, and the Falcons are content to go ahead and just go to half. They get the stop on their first drive, 3 and out by Seattle. 3rd and 10, and penalty by Clowney. Going to give them the first down. And now because of that, they are marching, but 3rd and 6, they pick it up through the air to Sky Moore for 11 yards. First down inside the 30. 1st and goal. Touchdown Falcons. Sky Moore having a huge day. They missed the extra point, so a lot of missed kicks going around. 3rd and 4. Oh, but a holding. And then the sack. So Greg Rousseau gets the second sack of the day. Falcons looking to take control of this game. Big penalty by Jamal Adams. 3rd and 10. As Richardson dropped by Nakua. I didn't even know if he was in, honestly, at this point. I haven't heard anything from Nakua, who goes into this game as the second leading receiver in the entire league. 2nd and 1. 1st and 10. Zay Jones. And they do get into the red zone now as the fourth quarter starts. And a touchdown to Puka Nakua. As I mentioned him, he produces. Seattle facing a 2-score deficit to start the fourth quarter off. And intercepted. Jamie Robertson going to get the pick. Gets him back to midfield. We got a 3rd and 11 already, though. They don't convert, and they're going to have to probably punt. Oh, but an offside. They go for it, clearly. They get it because of the offsides penalty. Nakua 15 yards and touchdown Atlanta to Gerald Everett. So the offense has come alive for Atlanta as they have taken control of this game. Seattle going to need a miracle here. 3rd and 5, they don't get it. We're going to jump in and watch here, see if they can convert. They got to score 3 times now. Play action. Russ rolls out, looking deep, and not caught. Oh, he does catch it. Oh, they give him the grab. What a catch on the sideline by DK Metcalf. I thought he got pushed out of bounds, but he does get the toes in bounds. A huge play. We're going to just stay right here. Because they're going to have to be onside in this, essentially. So we're going to see a couple onsides. Atlanta's going to challenge the ruling on the field of the catch. We'll see if it lets us see if the toes are in. It doesn't look like it, man. It does not look like it. Yeah, that's not in. That's a great play from Robinson, who got the interception earlier. So a game-saving play for him, and it is overturned. Atlanta gets the ball at midfield. Gets to go the same way Seattle just did, which is funny. And now they're just going to try to run the clock out. McIntosh a 4-yard run to double his rushing total. And 3rd and inches, they get the first down. Going to be able to run it out. So Atlanta goes on the road or stays at home. Sorry, they're at home. Get a big win. 4 touchdowns for Anthony Richardson. A huge day for him. And like I said, he struggled to now, but this kind of day can really turn the season around for them. Ross really struggled. Had been one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Robinson had a nice day, but just wasn't enough to coup at 85 yards and a touchdown. Obviously picked it up once I called him out. Zach Tyler has a 3 sacks. Minor was the 1. Jordan Brooks leads the way at solo tackles. TFLs, Brown to get 2. Rousseau the 3 sacks. Adams and Robinson the picks. Hopefully this music isn't loud for you guys. It is for me, my lord. That is going to do it for us here on this part of the recap. We'll keep things rolling.
put their jersey on.
Now step it up.
That's all right, Mark. That's all right. That's all right.
We didn't come to see this.
Step your game up. What are we doing?
It's like watching paint dry.
That was terrible.
Kick it!
That's an easy sleep.
Why are you guys giving up?
What's going on, guys? Why are you come down there?
What is this?
Well, last couple of games here didn't have any audio because my mic got muted. It has a thing at the back that will mute it. It's a like pressure thing. It sticks out even when it's on, so sometimes it's hard to tell if it's on. I'm pretty sure it's on right now, but I must have bumped it to make it off. I hope it's on now. I'm kind of a little paranoid now. But yeah, so that's fun. I had a near miss on one I thought, but it ended up being. As we keep things rolling, Dolphins driving and they stall out, gonna settle for 3, which they get. Colts gonna look to answer. But they're gonna start with a 10-yard penalty. Good to get extra yardage on the drive. Start with some negative plays. Just helping the passing offense out. 3rd and 5, they get a penalty going for them. Tyke Smith holding penalty, but I guess they get a big play that they just accept anyway. Uh, okay, it said touchdown, but whatever. Brock Bowers touchdown instead. So I guess we don't care what your Bam Douglas touchdown there. 2 on the march. 3rd and 2. They pick it up this time. 1st and 10, into the red zone now. 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Raheem Mostert. 3rd and 16. Christian Wilkins getting after it. Forces the punt. And it's a great one. Pinning it down to the 3. Dolphins have to go the length of the field here. They keep it moving, though. Out to midfield already. And into the 30. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jake Ferguson, the touchdown grab. It intercepted Julian Love, the pick, and touchdown to Curtis Samuel on that first play. Dolphins running away with this one. And going to stall out here. And that'll take us to half. Colts going to need to start digging. But unfortunately, they go backwards. Christian Wilkins, another sack. They do get a stop, at least. And not great punt, so field position, but then an interception by Gilman. So talk about a game kind of stealer there, as they're going to get a short field, put up some more points. 3rd and 12, they pick it up. Xavier Worthy, 17 yards, and Najee Harris, touchdown. Colts on the march here. They're going to settle for the field goal, down 21 as the 4th quarter starts. And yeah, Dolphins are just going to go ahead and run away with this one. Touchdown again. Najee Harris, 9-yard touchdown grab. And big penalty. Again, doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll get another touchdown here, though. They do, to Jonathan Taylor on the ground. They recover the onside kick. Going to run the clock out here. And they do. So, big win for Miami, taking care of business here on the road. Take a look at the stats. Tua obviously had a great day, 4 touchdowns, just the 1 interception. But Harris does get injured on what is that last touchdown probably, but had a nice day on the ground. Mostert as well, keeping things moving. Sutton leading the way in receiving. Bowers and Samuel with touchdowns as well. Ryan Kelly, 2 sacks allowed. Tough matchup for him there. Jordan Phillips, 2 out of losses here. The Wilkins, 2 sacks. Malcolm Rodriguez deflection and no forced fumble. So that will do it for us here. We'll keep it moving. And here we are with the Chiefs taking on the Niners here in San Francisco. Going to do the Chiefs with the ball first, looking to get our scoring started. As they're going to go to the ground to get the first down here. Big play, Travis Kelce, 27 yards. But a 3rd and 16 coming up after a Nick Bosa sack. They stall out 3-0 lead for Kansas City. 3 and out for the Niners. Going to punt it right back and a touchback and a booming punt. Lost yards, but then a Brian Burns penalty. But then a holding penalty. 2nd and 16, 3rd and 4. They get the first down anyway. 3rd and 4. They don't pick that one up. Another long field goal. Good by Fairbairn. Can't say words today. Nice pass to DJ Moore. Gets them into scoring range. We got a 3rd and 10 as our first play of the 2nd quarter, which they pick up. George Kittle, 25 yards. Intercepted by Devin White. Back to the 21 as the Chiefs can look to take a 2-score lead here. Costly red zone turnover by San Francisco as the Chiefs now get into the red zone themselves. Bourne 14 yards. And Bourne again gets them down to inside the 5, but then someone named Granville gets tackled. Gets to play 4th and 1, and they go for it but do not get it. So another drive ending in the red zone for these teams. The Niners are marching down the field again. 2-minute warning hit. 3rd and 10, and they don't get it. gonna have to settle for the field goal, which they do hit. 6-3 game, as the Chiefs are going to look to throw an interception right away to Brandon Jones. Short field as the Niners look to take the lead, which they do. Touchdown to George Kittle. So the Chiefs in control of the whole first half, but choking the game away. A penalty. Okay, I guess we'll jump in and watch here. I didn't see how they got this far, but they did get a chance. A 51-yarder. Oh, shoot. I messed this. Oh, no. Okay, it's going to work out still. Because the Niners get the ball at half. So we'll see a kickoff. It should work out. Anyway. Yeah. Niners have the ball. And they get a big play to start. 3rd and 1, which they pick up. So they're in field goal range. And down to the 3. DJ Moore, 27 yards. Touchdown Niners. Chiefs got to get a touchdown here. They do miss the extra point, though. So still only a 7-point game. But they can't pick it up. Mahomes tries to run for it, but is unable to get it. 3rd and 5, they don't score. And a really short punt, only 39 yards, and a return as well from Hardy. 3rd and 2, they pick it up inside the 50 now. But a 3rd and 11, but Mahomes taking too many sacks. Oh, but a big play. Jalen Polk, 45-yard touchdown. That knots us up at 16 all with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And they go 3 and out. They're going to have to punt, which they, punt away. Much better punt this time. 3rd and 8, they pick it up. Man, big one. Another big 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 1 again. They don't get it this time. White going to lose 3 yards. And they're out of field goal range, so they have to punt. Clutch stop from the Niners, and they get right back on the train moving forward here as they get inside the 30. We're going to jump in and watch the rest of this drive and probably the rest of this game and see who comes out on top. And Swift breaks the tackle. Not much more for him there after that. 3rd and 2. The Chiefs can get this stop here. The game is theirs to lose. And they don't get the stop. Linebacker completely lost there. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Just dives into the tackle instead of just making the play in the hole. So either way, I mean, shoot, it was a dumb play for them, but it worked. 1st and 10. Going counter. Swift. Nowhere to go this time. And that does likely get us a 2-minute warning. Kansas City needs to get them off the field as soon as possible. To the ground, and Swift, big play, 6 yards, but a timeout by the Niners. So a free timeout for Kansas City. Suamalu down with an injury. So we gotta see this Chiefs defense actually get a stop on the ground here. It hasn't been pretty for them as we've been watching. But we'll see if they can get it here. And they don't. Charbonnet gets them the 1st down. 1st and goal. No timeout used by Kansas City. So they're going to need to use all of them after that. With a minute left. And they go reverse. DJ Moore tackled for a loss. And another injury, Kittle down. So we're seeing the Niners drop like flies here. So another free timeout, but Kansas City does need, I mean, they can't afford to give them a touchdown for sure, as they do call the timeout here. 16 all. I think you go for this top of your screen, try to meet that one-on-one matchup, but they're going to go back to the ground. He gets outside, but he does not get away from the linebacker this time. Is that Coop? Wilson, yeah, Wilson, who did a horrible job on the previous series that I thought he really sold on him. He gets the stop there. The Chiefs will have just over a minute to go, needing a field goal to keep this game going. So, not a great return to the 27. Obviously, he had to return it, but minute 4 seconds. You got to go deep if you're going to try to get a touchdown for sure. But you have time. It's just you can't take these checkdowns like they always do. And he throws it away. 2nd and 10. 35 yards, get to his target. And that's just a bad play call. No other way around it. Not inspiring in the least. Right. So they've wasted 30 seconds to get 10 yards. And he's gonna take a sack. What are we doing? What are we doing, Mahomes? You can just keep running out. If he keeps running outside, he's got the sideline. And he's in a motion to waste what little time we do have left, and thrown away. So that's the game. I mean, I don't even. I'm not gonna watch this. No, we're skipping out of it. This is over. So the Niners are gonna come out with a big victory here. Chiefs just didn't execute down the stretch. Wasn't a very pretty game for either side. We do get some Cooper Rush throws, I guess, so it probably does explain a little bit of it. But yeah, just a pretty ugly game all around. Running games were pretty solid, I guess, on the scale it goes to. Swift over 4 per carry. Kittle, 100 yards and a touchdown, but does get injured. DJ Moore, 93. Sacks, Moses, Bryson Jones each allow at least a sack. Brian Burns, 2 tackles for losses. Bosa, 2 sacks. Brandon Jones, Devin White, the interceptions. And that is going to do it for us here. So, big win for the Niners. They keep things rolling. Kansas City drops a very gettable game here. But their schedule does lighten up a bit after this. So, still a chance in the AFC West for them. But the Niners, I believe, have firm control of the NFC West, if I'm remembering correctly. I think they have now like a game and a half or so, maybe 2. No, game and a half because the 5. Yeah, for them. Whatever, they're doing great, and we'll keep things rolling. We got one last game, so I'll see you there. All right, last game of the day. Bucks playing host to the Ravens. See, the Bucks got a little surprising for us today, or the Ravens are going to just kind of roll over them a little bit here. But the Ravens are going to settle for 3 points. Tuck going to drill the 41-yarder. Bucks on the move. 3rd and 4. They don't pick it up. Going to have to punt. They get the stop here. So a bit of a low scoring start to our game. 3rd and 10 picked up, and another big play. Zacher, 21 yards. 3rd and 10 coming up for Brissett and company. They don't pick it up. So another drive stalling out just before the 40 for them. Ravens on the march here as we start our second quarter. 3-0 Ravens lead. And keeping it moving inside the 30, inside the 20. Marvin Harrison a grab. And touchdown. Devon Achane, 10-yard. Touchdown there. Donovan Jennings must have a ton of offensive line injuries if he's in. Bucks on the move inside the red zone now. Touchdown Bucks. Mike Evans. They get an answer right away. 3:37 to go in the half. They pick up a 3rd and short. 2-minute warning hit just shy of midfield, but a sack. Brent Urban going to get after it, but they pick it up anyway. Robert Woods, 18 yards. And into the red zone. With 22 seconds left, we're going to jump in just to make sure nothing crazy happens here. I feel like they used a lot more time per play on the passing as well. And complete timeout called. 3rd and 4 coming up. Potentially or the last play before just kicking a field goal. Really regardless. First down out of bounds, the only way to get an extra play. Play action, Lamar under pressure. Complete, Andrews, touchdown Ravens. Andrews looking like, prime Mark Andrews. Not better at all. Honestly, lucky we did that dynasty redraft because Andrews was my tight end. That had not worked out great. Anyway, Bucks gonna start with the ball for the second half and immediately give it to Eric Kendricks. So the Ravens will get the ball to mainly start the second half as they get to a 1st and goal and touchdown. Achane, his 2nd of the day. That's his 1st rushing, I believe. And now the Bucks are down pretty significantly. They punt anyway. Ravens can really lay it on them now. 3rd and 5. They pick that up. Everything rolling for the Ravens now. 1st and goal. Touchdown. Noah Gray gets a touchdown grab. 31-7. Like I said, comfortably in hand. Bucks just looking to make this a little bit more comfortable of a loss here, essentially. But a 4th and 7, they're going to settle for the field goal. They're going to get a penalty as well. They still try to go for it, so that's why they got a holding penalty. But they don't get it. 3rd and 2, they don't pay. There, they pick it up. Sorry, they do pick it up. It's a 3rd and 11 now, past the 2 minute. They just run it to go ahead and punt. Oh, they go for the field goal, miss it. Bucks gonna get a chance for some points. It's a big play. I don't think we watched any Bucks, so we'll go ahead and do so. As we will just watch this out for the end of the game, being our last game of the week. I think I got a little time. If it ends up being barely too long, I'm going to be annoyed. Set under pressure and throws it away, so survives. And touchdown, Bucks. Godwin on the grab, gets him into the end zone. They cut it to a 31-14 or 15 lead. Nice job. But they don't recover the onside kick as if that would have mattered. They just functionally didn't have the time left. But a pretty convincing showing for Baltimore here. A 16-point win. As we'll take a look, but Lamar had a great day. 35% completion, has 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Brissett, a solid day for him as well. Great yards per attempt, but just the interception and just generally not having the firepower on offense with the running game not quite getting going still. Good day for Achane on the ground, 63 and a touchdown. Ertz leading the way in grabs. We're tied with Woods, who does get yardage there. Blocking. Dan Feeney down with the injury, so like I said, Morrow leads the way in tackles. And only the 1 half sack there. Eric Kendricks the pick. And no forced fumbles. So that will do it for us here. Another ACFL week in the books. We'll be back for stats and standings to hear right away. I'm going to record that after this, so should not have to wait too long on that this time. But some, technical difficulties. I really am sad I'm not going to get that reaction to the Packers game. That was a fun one, just because of how quickly things turned on its head. But nonetheless, another week in the books. It wouldn't be an ACFL week if there wasn't some shenanigans on my end, right? So I will see you guys next week, as I'm not going to be talking over the stats and standings. So I'll be talking to you guys next week with the recap show, sort of, podcast. I think we should change the name of that because we call this the recap show. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll work on our branding or something, or I'll work on it. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys there. Another week in the books. Peace.